Hello and welcome to this episode of 420 Conspiracies. This is Nightwing speaking, and today we're going to talk about something rather controversial. Tell him, Lars.
Thanks, Nightwing. Jonah Hill, the Academy Award winning actor, known for his movie roles in Moneyball, 21 Jump Street, The Wolf of Wall Street, and of course How to Train Your Dragon 2, doesn't actually exist. And this video will provide indisputable evidence that Jonah Hill isn't real, and eventually we'll try to explain why Hollywood has created the illusion that he is.
All right, so it's on record that Jonah Hill has once said, "It's always better to shock people and change people's expectations than to give them exactly what they think." And let me tell you something, people. Like, this is crazy. He said this in the public. He's playing with your minds. Think about what he just said. He said it's always better to shock people and change people's expectations and to give them exactly what they think. So let's see. Exactly what they think is, I would think Jonah Hill is a human, right? I would think he's a person. But in fact, he's a fucking hologram, or I mean, there's a couple things he might be. We'll get into that later. But I'm just saying he's not what he appears to be, and he publicizes it because he thinks that you're stupid and fucking won't catch on to this. But fucking this, he's
Not stupid.
we are not. Tell him, Lars.
We're not stupid. I'm about to go into another quote. And another thing Jonah Hill has said is that I had a great high school experience. What human being has ever muttered those words? Maybe an okay high school experience. Good, maybe if you're bragging a little bit. But great?
I mean, who does he think he is? Like that Napoleon Dynamite trancing around in his frickin' moon boots. I mean, I digress. Sorry. I mean, people, this just stresses me out. He said, in the movie Funny People, he's literally said this on record, like on live television. He said, I really felt like Leo, block brackets, that's the person he played in that terrible movie, was a real person. It didn't feel like I was playing myself. I mean, what is he talking about here? But he literally is not a real person. He's saying things like this, putting it out there in the public, and everyone is just being sheep. They're just
It's so obvious. It's just
So
out there.
obvious.
It's on record. He said this 5 years ago, people. Open your eyes.
And I mean, just all right. 5 years ago, what happened 5 years ago? It was 2009. What happened in 2009? Obama was president during 2009.
6 years ago now, even.
Oh my God!
Time flies when you're freaking don't even know who Jonah Hill really is.
And I don't know if this has anything to do with Barack Obama, but I'm just saying. Think about it. 6 years ago, he became president. 6 years ago, Jonah Hill just started making these. Jonah Hill just kind of existed, right? I don't think there's on record him existing before 2006.
Everyone knows his Wikipedia page has been altered. A lot of fake details have been edited out. It gets changed almost daily, so this is a very hard argument for people to make. But we're doing our best here.
And I mean, let me tell you something, people. They do not want you to hear this information. I repeat, whoever it is, the people controlling up top, they don't want you knowing stuff like this because they are manipulating your mind. And I think this segues us into the next one about the Canadian mind manipulation theory behind Jonah Hill's existence. If you have anything else to say, Lars?
Well, yeah, actually, before we go into the why, why the system, however, would implement Jonah Hill, I just want to make it clear that we have some, and you can see these pictures if you're watching this on YouTube right now. Clearly, he's standing next to an NBA basketball player, which, why? And two, you can see something's wrong. Video evidence shows that his hand is not a human hand. Human hands don't just melt through space. Just don't become matterless like that. You can get a closer look at it.
Oh yeah, you see, we're zooming in right there. You see those fucking the JPEGs. Let me tell you something. That's not no real JPEG. That's fucking photoshopped holographic Adobe fucking Japanese super secret technology. This is how they make fucking anime stuff because the anime is real and we know that's a different story. But I'm telling you, Jonah Hill he might just be a piece of some crazy sort of like technology and we're just being fooled.
Some sci-fi stuff almost, and we're probably going a little long here, longer than we really wanted to, and we're going to talk about more of this in part 2, but I would just like to conclude part 1 with this last quote. Besides the fact that I make movies, there's literally nothing interesting about my life at all. BS, Jonah Hill. BS.
And that was Lars. This is Nightwing, and thank you for tuning in. Follow us on Twitter at 420 Conspiracies, and have a wonderful browse of the World Wide Web. Logging out.